How's it going, everyone? I'm Sweaty6, and we have all been given an absolute treat today. Don Wozy has finally updated his Skaavok aim trainer map, and I'm lucky enough to be walking you through the changes. Giant shout out to Don Wozy, this map is actually unreal. It is realistic, challenging, fun, and addictive. So, let's get this party started. Let's start this walkthrough off with Move-In Frenzy. This drill practices your ability to track targets and time your shots to hit them square on. Select the MK7 or the Ranger to train your ADS sensitivity with the recommended distance of 50 meters. Select the Combat Shotgun to train your hipfire sensitivity with the recommended distance of 25 meters. Let's move on to Flick 360. Flick 360 is one of the best drills to practice your shotgun flicks. There are two variations with this drill. The first is selecting the Combat Shotgun with low or high distance to practice your raw hipfire. The second is selecting the Double Striker or Double Heavy and mid distance. This changes the drill from raw hipfire to pressured flicks. Practice your pressured flicks by flicking to the closest zombie. Moving on to Fast Pump Flick, which focuses on mastering your hipfire sensitivity in a reactive setting. You can complete this drill with a Combat Shotgun by selecting orbs at any distance. You can also use a pulse rifle to practice with a crosshair that is not the shotgun by selecting bots at any distance. Next is Hex Fast Flick, which focuses on increasing the speed of your flicks. I recommend completing this drill with the pulse rifle and not aiming down your sights. Focus on finding the fastest you can flick while maintaining good accuracy. Before moving on to the next section, let's talk about Novos.gg. Novos is a platform that creates specific routines that cater towards your exact personal needs. Novos also features an interactive workshop to increase your competitive game sense and exclusive pro player content. Check out Novos.gg right now to immediately improve at Fortnite. Now we're diving into the shotgun flick section. Reaction BF is by far my favorite flick and drill. It combines your shotgun flicking skills with your movement. It is best completed by making it as realistic as possible, which is why selecting Double Striker and Dynamic is the recommended option. Reaction FS focuses on keeping your crosshair in the center of your screen and flicking from there. It is much easier to flick from the center of your screen to the right than from the far left to the right. However, this drill is difficult because you must be perfectly accurate with your flicks. Track and flick is exactly what it sounds like. In this drill, you want to track the target with your eyes, follow through with your crosshair, and once you think you can land the shot, you take it. Immediately after, repeat with the next target. This drill is best completed with a Combat Shotgun and selecting 360 for the distance. Edit and shoot is such an intense drill. I recommend selecting the Striker and 1 HP. If you overextend a peek, you'll be punished by the bot. This forces you to practice extremely safe right hand peeks. You should be moving around, switching up the peek, and resetting after each shot. Let's move on to the tracking section. For the horizontal drill and the vertical drill, you can select the SMG to practice your hipfire tracking, or select the MK to practice your ADS sensitivity. I recommend practicing both to ensure that your overall tracking is well rounded. For distance, the 25 meters should be selected for SMG, with 50 meters being selected for MK. Next is dynamic. We'll be selecting both the MK and the SMG. I recommend starting with the SMG and hipfire tracking the first target. Then switch into your MK and track the next target. This then practices both your hipfire but also your target switching abilities. Now my favorite track and drill is SS tags, which stands for Storm Surge tags. Select the MK and 100 meter distance. When using the MK, the goal should be to go for short bursts. At this distance, you probably won't have enough time to dump a full magazine into an opponent. The goal should be to land the first 3 to 5 shots. When using the Ranger, you should also select 100 meter distance, but instead of short burst, you'll be tap firing the targets. Aim for the direct center of the targets with the Ranger, because the Ranger is amazing for Surge if you can land headshots, so try to be as accurate as possible with it. Now moving into the bounce drill. To practice your shotgun tracking and flicking, select the Combat Shotgun 360 distance and 1 HP. To focus on your hipfire tracking, select the SMG, 360 and 200 HP. Skeet is another fundamental drill. I recommend selecting the MK, low distance and 200 HP. In this variation, the targets spawn above you, flying both horizontal and vertical. After tracking a target, switch to the closest one. You'll have to aim out and then quickly ADS again. For long strafe, I recommend selecting the SMG and 360. This forces you to focus on your target and follow it with your crosshair, no matter the sporadic movement or speed changes. I'm honestly so happy for this next drill. Having the ability to practice aim duels without needing another person is perfect for someone like me who has no friends. This drill helps you to completely master all aspects of in-the-box fighting. You can complete it using a shotgun and an SMG, landing a large shotgun shot and then finishing the opponent off with the SMG, or practice your psycho skills by only rocking the SMG. Side jumps are such a staple part of fighting in Fortnite. Being able to consistently hit the cheeky side jump shots can be the difference between crushing a fight or losing. Use a combat shotgun to complete this drill. Run up the stairs and jump out. If you are having trouble seeing the target, try side jumping out and vertically rather than out and horizontally. Mastering the glider drill will make you an absolute demon on high ground. This drill is the perfect realistic practice to absolutely frying kids out of the air when you're in height. Select the MK in mid distance and start tracking the flying bots. Fortnite is a complex game with a ton of different things going on all at once. To really master this game, you must be able to multitask and be aware of your surroundings. Move and track is an excellent drill to practice being focused while also being aware enough to dodge the damage barriers. Sadly, we are already at the last drill, so let's end it off with a big one. This is peak practice. This is a realistic drill to practice mastering those crucial right hand peaks. For this drill, select the striker and invincible health. The goal is to be as safe as possible with your peaks, utilizing unique stair edits and wall edits. You can attempt this on 1 HP, but it is very difficult. That's it everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and a big thank you to Don Wozy for letting me use this map and creating this walkthrough. You can check me out on my YouTube, which is Sweaty6. Have a good one everyone. Cheers.